Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about Crimson Peak, and this movie is directed by Guillermo del Toro and it came out in 2015 and I thought it was kind of dull and alright, I guess. And what I like about it are pretty much any Guillermo del Toro movies where I like the creature designs. I think they're all really great, and I like the ghosts in this movie a lot, and the movie looks nice. It's very well shot throughout, and there's some good performances in this movie. Some moments that I liked. There was some effective blood and gore in the film, but overall I was kind of underwhelmed because when it came to the characters, there just isn't really any character in this movie that I find interesting, and where the plot is building, it's interesting enough, and it doesn't really start building until like 45 minutes through. And Tom Hiddleston's character is the most interesting character in the whole film, and our main character is kind of boring and not really much to her. She wants to be a writer, but she doesn't feel as though she's being taken seriously because she's a woman, and she's haunted by ghosts, and the ghosts tell her to stay away from Crimson Peak. This movie is surprisingly hollow and very empty for a movie that is 2 hours long, and you would expect the plot to be somewhat very interesting throughout, and like always building to something, and there's lots of intrigue and lots of interesting characters and moments that I really liked, but here there's really none of that, and while you do get some of it, like some kind of payoff in the end, and the third act is the best part is because something happens in the third act, but the rest of it is just boring characters just walking around a house, and there's not really much else to it, and the music in the movie was fine at points, at other points it was bad, and it was pretty inconsistent. Sometimes it was a horror movie, and then sometimes it was kind of very light, and the music was it's just a little too fun and silly and light, and pretty distracting for me, and other points it's a little overbearing, and it just didn't work for me overall, and that was one of my biggest criticisms, is that the music didn't work for me. This is another movie that I just don't really have much to say about it. It was a passive experience. Nothing really happened, and I'm not super upset that I watched it. I'm glad that I was able to experience it. And I like the director. I think some of his movies are really great, like Hellboy 1 and 2. I think those are a lot of fun, and Pan's Labyrinth is awesome. Shape of Water is awesome. Pacific Rim is fun. Blade 2 I enjoyed, and well, to some extent. Not entirely, but as for like my least favorite film from him, it would either be Blade 2 or this movie. I'm not sure which, because I've forgotten a decent amount of it already, and the only parts that stand out to me are just the parts where ghosts were on screen. There was some blood happening that I saw, and or if it's something in the third act. And that's about it. And unfortunately, I cannot recommend that you check this movie out. I don't think this is a film that really works as a whole. It has some cool things in it. There's some neat ideas, but really there's nothing here. And I just got nothing out of it, unfortunately. And I'm going to give Crimson Peak a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Crimson Peak, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.